and today is also Taylor Swift Day. Here we go, the outfit reveal. And we are here at Metlife Stadium.
Welcome to the Eras Tour.
It is our last full day in New York, and today is also Taylor Swift Day. So we are going to the Eras Tour later today. I'm super excited. I just can't believe this is happening. Freaking out. We're currently just walking around doing some shopping because it's our last full day, so obviously we need to do some shopping and buy some things. And we're currently just like walking through like a market, which is really cool. It's a Sunday here, it's Memorial Day weekend, and yeah, it's just a really beautiful morning in New York. So we're just doing shopping, and then we will be doing the Eras Tour and getting ready for that and showing you some clips. A lot of really great stores here. We've seen some like t-shirts with Michael Myers on. I love Michael Myers. There are lots of food stores, lots of just random stores. It's very cool, really nice, and yeah, the weather is absolutely fantastic this morning. Cannot fault it. We are planning to get the train, like the underground, I think it's the underground, whatever they call it here, to Metlife. So we are obviously in New York, Metlife is in New Jersey, so we're getting the train there. I think we looked at Ubers are around like $80-ish, but it depends, obviously there will be surge charges as people head to the stadium later on, but we're thinking underground is probably the easiest bet, and there'll be lots of other people there, and kind of the atmosphere of that, it will be kind of like when I went to Star Wars Celebration, everyone was like dressed up. In like Star Wars outfits, whereas this time we'll be dressed up in like Taylor Swift like eras kind of outfits, which will be super fun. But yeah, we're just carrying on. It's a very big market, it's really long, it's like a few blocks, which is lovely. Oh, tote bags. There are a lot of tote bags. I am a big fan of tote bags. And here we are on Times Square. So I have just been to the Sephora behind me. It was very good. I spent an embarrassing amount of money. So it wasn't too much, and I wanted all the things. Behind me, I don't know how well you can see, is the Times Square like New Year's Eve ball. So obviously that falls on Times Square. On Times Square on New Year's Eve to signify the new year. That made no sense. But yeah, this is Times Square. It's very hectic. It's less hectic than last night. Last night we came through Times Square to get to the theatre where Moulin Rouge was, and it was very hectic, but right now it's not too bad. So yeah, this is what Times Square looks like. It's quite fun. A lot of people don't like it because it is busy, it's very hectic, it's very chaotic, but it can be quite fun. There are a lot of shops, so I can't complain. So yeah, this is Times Square. We've got a McDonald's board. There's a screen up there that has not been working for a few days now. Harry Potter is on apparently, and Cursed Child. We're gonna head over to the Disney store. So there's not many Disney stores in the world anymore, but there was one on Oxford Street, which I did go to early in the month, and then there is one here as well. I think there's a couple in the world right now, but majority is just Shop Disney online. But we're gonna go in there and have a look at some of the things, because I imagine they'll have some quite cool things in there. Here we go, the outfit reveal. It's like a pink sparkly co-ord like I wore for the Rep Tour, but this one is pink, very livery. And we are heading to the stadium soon. We're gonna get like the train underground, whatever it's called here. But this is the look. It's very pink, very me. I love it. We have made it to our first station. There are 2 trains we need to take. We are definitely on the right one because there are a lot of people dressed up. So I feel less weird when I was just walking around New York and there wasn't other people dressed up. I was like, oh, but now it's okay because everyone is. And we are here at Metlife Stadium. I've never been here before. This is actually the first US stadium I think I've ever been to, ever. So this is really cool. This is MetLife. Behind me there is the wheel that we saw when we were at the top of the rock the other day when we came to see if we could see the Don't Blame Me lights, which we could from the top of the rock. And yeah, now we're just gonna go. There are a lot of people here. Doors open like soon, but there's so many people here. It's unbelievable, and everyone's dressed up. It's really nice. It all seems very lovely. Lots of sparkles, lots of dressing up. It's very cool right now. So I think doors are open because the queues are moving, but it's just oh my gosh, there's so many people. So there's lots of queues, lots of people, but lots of good sparkly outfits as well, and that's MetLife. So here is the Capital One bit where you can there's the green screen and it's like you are in the booth with Taylor if you've seen the elevator with Taylor if you've seen the Capital One commercial. And if you have a Capital One card, you can actually get upgrades to your tickets. We have just done the Capital One elevator photo booth, and now we're in the merch queue. It is long, which was to be expected. I have seen some people with the quarter zip, which you can't get online on the store, so that's quite cool that they still have that in stock, because I know other shows do not have it in stock. But yes, we're just in the queue. I don't actually know what time we joined the queue, but I imagine we're going to be here a little bit longer because it's a long queue. Yeah.
This album, it's a very bittersweet day, so thanks for being here. Going to music education, which I thought was cool because I loved music school as a kid. And yeah, here's this one.
You delighted as to say these words to you tonight. Jersey, welcome to the Eras Tour. Okay, I'm looking out at this crowd, and I'm watching. Everything I'm seeing here is leading me to have a few questions. I think I know the answers, but I just need to check. Is there anyone here in the stadium tonight that had to put in a considerable amount of effort in order to be here? That's what I thought. It's pretty much everyone. It's absolutely everyone. Okay, one more question. I have a few more questions. Is there anyone here who put in a great deal of thought and effort into what they were going to wear tonight? Yeah, that's what I thought you were going to say, because you look fabulous. It's a good-looking crowd tonight. Really, really good. I also was wondering if there's anyone here who memorized a lot of lyrics in preparation for coming tonight. Perfect. This confirms what I had thought, which is that we are going to have the most incredible crowd possible at Metlife Stadium tonight on a Sunday night. What do you think? On behalf of every single person on this stage, all the opening acts, the band, the dancers, the background vocalists, everyone who designed this show, we are so happy you decided to put in the effort to come and be with us tonight. And connect with you like this, and look at you in the eyes, you know. And in that time, you know, we had a really serious global pandemic, so the conversations that I was thinking about were not really the conversations revolving around the fact that nobody knew if we were ever going to be able to tour again, because there were really a lot more important things to have conversations about. But basically, I knew that I couldn't connect with you in this way for a long time. But I decided instead to write as many songs as I possibly could and make as many albums as I possibly could and try to connect with you that way. And so that's what I did. So, in lieu of that, we actually have 4 new members of the musical family that we have added to our repertoire. And their names are Lover, Folklore, Evermore, last but not least, Midnight. Evermore was the second pandemic album that I made, and I really did try not to think about how sad it was that we couldn't tour, because I was like, I wonder if I'll ever get to play these songs for them in a big setting like this, in a big stadium, like, because this is unreal. Like, these shows are crazy for me to experience with you, just so you know. If you think I'm just coasting along thinking that this is normal, that is not the case. This is extraordinary. I cannot believe that I get to have these experiences with you. And so when I was writing Evermore, there was one song in particular where after I wrote it, I thought, man, that would be really, really fun to sing with them in the stadium. And it's called Champagne Problems.
I never was ready, so I watch you go. Hold your head while dancing.
Thank you for that. What do I say about that? It's a really nice thing to do for someone after they play a song for you. Thank you for doing that. I love you guys. Oh, tonight's already fun. It's gonna keep being fun. I have a really good feeling about it. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. We were talking about new members of our musical family in the form of albums, but I want to introduce you to someone who is a new musical member of the family in the form of my extraordinary new keys player in my band. Her name is Karina DiPiano. Please welcome her to the stage. Own my work, to own my art, to own my music. And so what ended up happening was a couple of years ago, I announced that my plan was to completely re-record and re-release my first 6 albums. And when I would do that, I would call them Taylor's version. And so if you see Taylor's version next to an album, that means I own it, that it's mine, which is great. And you know, this is sort of the definition of what we call a passion project, right? This is something that is personal to me. And I said to myself, like, I cannot demand or expect them to care about this as much as I do, because this is my thing, and this isn't really something you see happen very often in the music industry. So I went in with the expectation that this was just going to be my personal little thing, and then as soon as I put out my first re-record of one of my albums, you guys rolled up your sleeves and went, "No, we care about this too, actually."